And she never said how or what. She trusted me. I think she gave me 2 days to come up with it. And when I did, invited me in private to try it out with her before others heard it. It was the perfect note. It opened every door to being a middle sister, a middle child.
The Theatre Curation Project was born in the spirit of stewardship over the art, craft, and history of the theatre. Its purpose is to curate these stories of our mentors and what they passed on to us to be a resource for future generations. Its goal is to preserve these stories and the lessons within them from being lost forever.
Hi, my name is Kristina Nicoll. I'm an actress, casting director, producer, director, writer, poet, mom. And I'm here to talk about my mentor, Martha Henry. Some of you might know that name. I first met Martha when I was a National Theatre School of Canada graduate, freshly graduated. I was invited to audition for a main stage production of The Grace of Mary Travers being done at Toronto Free Theatre. I'll never forget walking into that first foyer and then into the courtyard and into the second foyer, the stairs spiraling up, not signing in on the equity sign-in sheet because of course I wasn't equity yet. And being ushered into a very cold, dark room with a massive expanse of brick and meeting Martha. The epitome of light and grace and kindness. And we said our hellos and we started the scene. Someone was reading, and for some reason, before we started, I kicked off my shoes. I don't know. It was early summer. There wasn't really any premeditation behind it. It was just something I did. And when I finished the scene, Martha looked at me with her kind of half laugh in that bemused way she has, and asked me what was I thinking kicking off my shoes, to which I replied, it felt right. I think I said something about Joni Mitchell performed in barefoot. I don't know. My guilelessness was a perfect match. And what I didn't know until later was that when Martha was a young actress, she often performed or rehearsed in barefoot so her feet could feel the ground. The room it was in, the other feet it was meeting or not. We went on to do that show amongst many others. As a director, the show always made me feel that she trusted me. She said trust from a director was the most important thing in the world. She was right. We had a lengthy letter correspondence going back and forth when we weren't working together, which then, with the advent of email, became emails, lunch dates. I was her neighbor at one point. She taught me how to play a euchre. She gave me some of the best acting notes of my life. Seems to me they grounded me in reality every time. When I played Reagan in her Lear with Paxton Whitehead at the Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre, she said, you know how Cordelia is described as having a voice ever soft pleasing? I said, yes. She said, Reagan. And then that has to be different from Goneril. And she never said how or what. She trusted me. I think she gave me 2 days to come up with it. And when I did, invited me in private to try it out with her before others heard it. It was the perfect note. It opened every door to being a middle sister, a middle child. We did a translation, adaptation of Miss Julie, especially for the Grand Theatre when Martha was artistic director there. She's a way of directing that doesn't actually use words. Series of noises and looks, like a secret code. It's a beautiful language to be able to access. She is magic, you know. She's certainly been magic in my life. I worked with her as an actress in The Death of a Salesman. I will never forget the anguish of her cry at the end of The Death of a Salesman with Al Waxman. Her Linda broke my heart every night. To you, Martha, my friend, my colleague, my mentor, my muse, thank you.